Hello and welcome back YouTubers to another episode of Pokemon Theories, the show where 9 out of 10 doctors agree Professor Oak isn't really a professor and going to the gym doesn't mean pumping iron. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon Theories. Thanks. Hello and welcome back YouTubers to another episode of Pokemon Theories. I'm your host, Protamario, and today's theory follows last week's theory, Pokemon becoming Digimon. Now, we proved without a shadow of a doubt that Pokemon stored in a PC get digitized, but they don't necessarily become Digimon. However, using the PC is the big thing in this theory. So, today's theory, can Pokemon be killed through the PC? Or rather, do we delete Pokemon? Using the PC allows you to deposit and digitize Pokemon intricate PC network. But what happens when you release these Pokemon? Their data is no longer on the PC. It never says you withdrew that Pokemon and let it go in the wild. It just says you release it. You don't necessarily walk all the way outside and throw it in the grass. So basically, you delete the Pokemon from existence, releasing it from its life. How cruel is that? But not as cruel as letting it rot in the PC for all eternity, I suppose. But Pokemon can come back. In fact, if they feel the trainer was good enough, they will come back. But, excuse me, how does a Pokemon put itself back in the PC? All on its own. Even with outside help. How would another Pokemon understand that it was not only a specific trainer's Pokemon, but that it wants back inside the trainer's PC? And, of course, the lack of Pokeball when it comes back. A little hard to explain. But there's an explanation for it. Just stay with me here. However, first, understanding how Pokemon get deleted requires a basic understanding of computers and how hard drives work. So, the real basic idea is that a hard drive is a device that stores data more permanently than just a bunch of disks, thumbsticks, or floppies. How it goes about this is that there's a big circular disk that a giant needle writes information on and says to the computer that a specific part of this disk is full, like a record. The computer then understands, do not write on this part again. But when you delete something, the data is not removed from that part of the drive, but rather the computer understands that it can now write information over the data already there. Understanding this concept is a key factor in this theory, because it means Pokemon will never actually get released. It means Pokemon get deleted. The trainer's Pokemon cannot die in games. Not of hunger, not of battling. But if a trainer releases their Pokemon, then they are deleted. Or they die, is another way to put it. And that is only one way to explain how Pokemon mysteriously return, too. Because it's ghost data on the hard drive. If a PC is 100% full, it wouldn't allow the return of a released Pokemon, because that Pokemon would no longer exist to the user. It would have been deleted permanently and overwritten. Every time a trainer deposits or withdraws a Pokemon, the PC copies that Pokemon and deletes its remaining data so that there are not two of the same Pokemon. By using an outside device like an action replay, this will allow for the copying of the exact same Pokemon multiple times to a T, proving that Pokemon in the PC are nothing but data capable of being copied and deleted. So guys, remember, when you release Pokemon, you delete Pokemon. When you withdraw Pokemon, you get a copied version of the original and delete the original. And when you deposit a Pokemon, you are doing them to eventual deletion. I'm Protomario and I'm signing out. And the only safe way to keep your Pokemon from never being deleted is to keep them in your party the whole time. Thanks for watching this theory, guys, and if you have a theory that you'd like me to discuss, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will give you a shout out if I discuss your theory. Once again, guys, I invite you to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you haven't bothered yet. And please check out the multiple Pokemon theories I have in the playlist. There are over 50 very different theories that are being discussed. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And now, time for a service announcement from the Maverick Army. Tired of the norm? Is it time for a revolution? Join the rebellion and become a Maverick today by subscribing to Protomario. Remember, together we can create a new world order of gaming. Mavericks unite.